Hi there everybody! Today we're going to look at the best mirrorless cameras I have made for you. If you're a freelancer or you're simply into photography, keep watching. And of course, to see the most up-to-date prices and find out more information about these mirrorless cameras, you can check out the links in the description below. If you're standing on the edges that are too close for comfort, here I have the Sony Alpha 7R III, which we categorized it as the best overall. Sony is stepping in almost every electronic technology and always comes out with a more surprising idea that leads to even more improvement of any released product. Alpha 7R III is a full-frame mirrorless camera. Sony, as usual, sticks to the same template and seems like doesn't care about the appearance or design but quality. They come in textured black colors as usual. On the right side, we notice leather material where it helps you not to drop it easily. It belongs to larger sized cameras and weighs just enough to be portable anywhere. The full-frame mirrorless camera uses a 42 megapixel stabilized BSI sensor. The predecessor includes 5 axes that works pretty well in any lens, even in low light. This is a professional camera intended for any professional user. So don't expect anything easy, in particular if you are a beginner. It has fast hybrid autofocus. It gives you 5 autofocus choices in a single shot. Wide one, zoning in a particular object, centering the object, flexible and expand flexible spot for better focus in selected areas. This extraordinary good sensor has an ISO range from 50 up to 102,400. Also, it can shoot burst photos at 10 FPS, making it great for sports photography. It has the capacity to shoot 4K videos with 30 FPS or 1080p at 120 FPS, even in the sharpest movements. When it comes to battery life, we can see some improvements with the previous ones. It provides about 530 shots if you use the EVF, but with an advanced LCD monitor, it can last to 650 shots. If you're more into filmmaking or shooting a video, the next camera in line is for you, the Fujifilm X-T4, which we categorized it as best for the video. Fujifilm produces cameras that you hardly can get anywhere else, updating themselves more and more each day, and with their forward-looking sight, they bring innovation in every released product. X-T4 has the coolest design possible that can be done for a digital camera. It comes only in black with its over-textured black color material. The metal design is wrapped around the break, the traditional design patterns. The first thing we notice in the camera is the new shutter mechanism, which leaves you satisfying snap sound, or even if you're annoyed or simply don't want to get disturbed by noise, you can always change into silent mode. It is designed for more professional use, so if you decide to buy it as a beginner, you're probably going to need lots of reading beforehand. LCD touchscreen can be removed or rotated in order not to get scratched in your back. The OLED screen is added for a better looking screen while the sunlight blocks the side of the picture. The mirrorless camera has a 26 megapixel standardized BSI sensor. It features new mechanical shutters. You can burst shoot at 15 FPS. It is capable of capturing videos at 4K up to 60p or 1080p up to 240p. It also has a decent autofocus with wide mode where you can choose a subject and the tracking mode which follows the objects. The killer feature of the X-T4 is easy manipulation of Eterna bleach bypass with 12 modes, which made it so much easier to manipulate with images. It is used by movie makers to create worldly known movies over decades. However, adding the capacity of DCI, you can shoot ultra high definition videos for TV or online content on digital platforms. Lastly, we have battery life, divided into 2 modes. First, standard mode lasts for 500 frames, while the other economic mode lasts for 600 frames. Next in line waits for the underrated brand from the Panasonic Lumix S5, which is the best compact. Everyone is talking about the other famous brands, but here's where the Panasonic comes in and seems like it gets a lot more attention than it used to, by updating and replacing extra features every time when they release a new item. At first glance, we see the smaller, less heavy, and more affordable version in comparison to previous ones. Covered in all black leather material, this camera is not recommended for beginners due to its numerous features. With the OLED touchscreen, you can enjoy shooting sessions in the middle of sunlight and still be able to have clear vision. Despite its compact size, the Lumix S5 shares the impressive 24 megapixel standardized BSI sensor. It has a water-resistant body where it can stand very well some dust and water splashes from the rainy day. We see that Panasonic has improved the after focus feature too, where it captures every human or animal in a movement with high quality pixels. For enthusiastic photographers or movie makers, this mirrorless camera can burst shoot at 7 FPS, although when it captures the video, this hybrid powerful camera can create an extraordinary vision of 4K ultra quality video with 60p, as well as it creates 180 FPS in slow motion. S5 is powered by a rechargeable battery, claiming 440 shots using the LCD monitor and 470 with the EVF monitor. Alright, now moving on to the next trendy on-the-spot brand, the one and only Canon EOS R6, which is best for wildlife photography. As you may know, the iconic brand Canon gives hard time for their rivals in photography life. It's like every product screams the art of hard work. Within a look, we notice a bulky design still comfortable and satisfying to hold in long hours of use. When it comes to design, it is covered in black with half leather and half plastic material, and the touchscreen is flippable for a better experience in selfies or self-shooting sessions. When we dive deeper into its characteristics, we see 20 megapixel high-quality images with a full-frame CMOS sensor. The after focus helps the majority of the frame to be covered. Eye after focus is included to recognize humans and animals or plants in detail. For that reason, it's ideal for wildlife and action professional shooters. If you decide to shoot moving objects, we come across an attractive specification. There's 20 FPS shooting, or 12 just in case you use a mechanical shutter. Another advantage is the stabilization of an image. It serves you up to 8 stops, making it best in class. Now let's talk about the video resolution. You can shoot in 4K, but in Ultra HD, which provides you uncropped footage. You can make burst shooting with 30 FPS in 40 minutes, and it captures all lines in the frame with 2160p. EOS R6 is powered by a rechargeable battery that can roughly make 360 shots using the EVF and 510 shots using LCD. And of course, it depends on how you use it in the fields. The last camera on the list is the worldly exposed mirrorless camera, the Nikon Z FZ-DX, which is best for vlogging. I cannot end the video without mentioning the enthusiastic brand that success follows in every product they release. Yes, I'm talking about the Nikon. With the magnificent look, Z FZ-DX gives more of a retro vibe with its leather black coverage across the camera. And to complete its look, the silver details are added mostly on the top. That's the crux of the matter though. It is a pretty comfortable yet portable design where the beginners won't have any trouble while vlogging or shooting even complicated videos. Talking about the characteristics, this camera has a 20.9 megapixel lead by CMOS sensor. The after focus combines face and eye with a large focus zone, letting you take control where the camera looks for a subject. This feature is available in all areas with auto mode, which means the camera picks a human as a subject for you if there are more people in the frame. It has an OLED viewfinder with a touchscreen to give you better sight while vlogging or taking a picture. With full after focus, you can burst shoot up to 11 FPS, and when it comes to the video, be ready for 4K Ultra HD with 30 FPS. They included the stereo mic, external mic jack, live stream compatibility. The key specification on this camera is that you can send it directly to your phone after downloading Nikon's free SnapBridge app, and it is compatible with every smart device. Finally, we have reached the battery life. It has the capacity to shoot 300 shots in both modes, LCD or EVF, and it comes with rechargeable power. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you found this video to be helpful. If you have any questions about the products mentioned in this video, don't hesitate to drop your comments down below in the comment section, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Until the next video, stay safe, peace out.